Alright people, this is HexagonalSpy, the Spy, and we're coming back to your life for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, as you already saw at the last session of... me and Carth got work cut out for us when we are going to try to use these organized papers to... We discovered that the Black Vulkers confiscated Bastila's Republic escape pod and captured her. The good news is, in our advantage, is that they don't know that she's a Jedi. So all they know is that she's a Republic officer as far as the Black Vulkers know. So now, me and Carth are going to be trying to make our mission priority, rescue Bastila, but first the Hidden Beks and us are going to be working together. For them to help us, we need to run back the prototype accelerator that's going to be working well with the SWOOP bike. To get Bastila back, I need to win that SWOOP race. But I need to get that prototype, and it's inside the Black Vulker's base. As we already see, we tried going to the front door, and it's locked tight. So the only person who can help us this mission, that kid, Twi'lek, with a friend named Wookiee Salbar. Last time we saw those two, they left the cantina before me and Carth left. So we don't know where they are. What we do know is that they're somewhere out deeper in the Undercity. So we're going to use these organized papers, and from what Gaddon told us, is that there is a Sith guard that was guarding the place. So but the disguise that I used back in the Undercity won't do any good for this guard. So, at the cause, me and Gaddon make the trade. He gave me the organization papers, and I gave him the suit. Pretty fair trade. Now, let's look around before we leave. Alright, lady, thanks for letting us in, by the way. Great, more Vulkers. This time isn't even much. Nice shot, Carth. Stupid this guy. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, great. There's one hidden right there. You asked for this. Excellent. Level up time. I have an idea. No, that didn't work. I'll just give it the strength. Now, which one should be good? I'll go with dueling. Alright, let's move on. Looks like a lone human mercenary facing out against 2 Vulkers. Let's see. How's he going to be able to come out of this one?
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Okay, so this guy is working for Davik, and he's trying to convert the Black Vulker, members of the Black Vulkers.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
What? Is that a machine gun that guy has? Guess these 2 are scared of the guy because he has a machine gun, or because of who he is. I'd be scared too if he was pointing a machine gun at me.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Better ask this guy some questions before he leaves.
Those Vulkers are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gaddon keeps his Hidden Beks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk.
Well, sorry.
I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Okay, but I have a feeling I'll be seeing that guy again real soon. Just don't know how. More Black Vulkers incoming. Nice. Huh. Those Vulkers didn't stand a chance against those turds over there. Something seems to be bothering Carth again. Better ask him.
Yes, what's in your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions? It seems to be something bothering you.
I guess I did say you could ask me questions like, is this really necessary?
I just want... It's just that I wanted to get to know you better.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you want, then why don't you say so?
What? No, this is an interrogation. I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed.
Really? What's bothering you?
Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective.
Well, it's just like you said when we first met. Bastila didn't even have time to use her biomeditation powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, except for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle. Anyway, it got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than one surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm just a soldier. I'm sure there is anything unusual about that, isn't there?
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and just happened to be one of the survivors.
Wait a minute, Carth. What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Really? I didn't know. Well, Carth, that makes no sense. And I don't even know what you're talking about anyway. Why would Bastila, a Jedi, a hero, request someone like me a transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. And hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to the Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, and I hate surprises.
If you're implying that I had something to do with the crash and the fact that the Endar Spar is destroyed, I have nothing to do with that. And I'm telling you, Carth, I got nothing to do with that crash either.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry.
You do know that we're on the same side, right? We need to work together here.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. I have my reasons.
Are you going to talk about your reasons?
And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Alright. I consider this to be important, however. I understand you don't want to talk about the past, but I consider this important. We need to open up to one another to be able to work together to save Bastila.
Alright. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Alright, Carth. Something's up with your so-called reasons. I understand you don't want to talk about things that involves the past of your bad behavior, but we need to work together, and I'm willing to work with you, but you need to willing to work together with me, Carth. Now let's move.
Hold on there, civilian, because only those with official set business are allowed into the undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
Look, I got my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though.
Why?
The undercity is crawling with mutants. Rackhools, they call them.
Rackhools are down here?
Anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
To be honest, pal, that's my rule book in the century. Alright, folks. It seems to be getting interesting by the minute. And I successfully convinced the guy about the security papers. Oh, these two jokers.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
The toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If
Are
you
you
use
kidding
it,
me?
you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
I can't believe this
5
either. A
credits.
toll? Seriously?
That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
Look, who are you, and what are you doing here in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
This is a public elevator, you idiot. I'm not paying any toll.
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
Fine, but I'm going to be being nice to you idiots because you're a bunch of Grinches. So here's 20 credits to buy some food and some proper clothing while you're at it. Those clothes look like you're from the desert or something.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine. Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here.
I know, I'm
Sorry
gonna
about
regret
that.
that.
Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Yeah, those 2 clowns are a bunch of idiots. It's nice to meet you anyway, and thank you. My name is HexagonalSpy. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
The surface is beautiful.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so
You
so
guys must be the outcast that I've been
the leader
hearing
of our
from
village,
Dr.
tells me I
Selka.
should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe
Really?
he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen.
No,
But
not at
when I
all.
was
I
little,
don't think you're a fool at
Vulker
all.
used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukio. Who's that?
Rukio is the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukio Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl.
What kind of
I
stories?
still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know that they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
The Promised Land? What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Now, Rukio believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukio.
I think I will. Where can I find this Rukio?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old.
Damn.
The children laugh at him,
Might
and
be
people
older than
think he's
Yoda.
crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Where can I find your leader, Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure.
Why not?
He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Do you know anything about the escape pod that crashed in the Undercity? We're sort of looking for it.
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Have you seen any Upworlders come through this elevator recently?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Tell me more about this village you live in.
Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or